Hi, so my name's Justin Waldock and I'm the developer of Hexcell Games, and I thought I would give this screencast-o-matic a go to make a very quick presentation about Blue Max on Hexcell Games. So here we are, I've logged in. This is my list of active games. Now you can see that I don't actually have any games currently waiting for me to take action at the moment. If I did, then the play link over here would be bold and my little plane would be flashing yellow. Alright, now this button up here actually refreshes this list, so I can check to see if anything has changed in the last minute since I started. Unfortunately, no. Alright, let's go into a game anyway. So here we are, we're loading up game number 511, which is part of a campaign. Alright, so not much has happened this turn. We can see the turn summary for turn 9 here. Alright, now to control my plane, I open the plane control window, and this shows me the state of my plane and any turns it can make. Alright. You can also see the stats for the other planes by clicking on their tabs down here, or by clicking on the planes themselves. Alright, so back to me. So you can see that I've actually locked my plane's turn in, and you can see it started the turn in this position, and it has now ended up in this position. Alright. If I wanted to, if it was my turn, I could click on one of these. That would show me then how the plane has moved, and then I could lock in that turn when I was happy with it. Alright. This is a campaign game, so the campaign details link is up here. I can click on that and see details for this campaign. Alright, so this is the campaign screen for all the information about the campaign. The main bits of this screen are the pilot roster that shows you the current pilots, players and planes that are in the games. Okay. Now by default it has opened on my pilot, Lieutenant George's Little. In here we can see plane selection. I can't change my plane at the current time. I've got to wait until the game advances a bit. These are the abilities I can eventually get for my pilot. When I can take abilities, there'll be a little checkbox over there. And finally, pilot history. Well, this is the first game, so there's not much of a history. We can see the game is in. So now we're back in the game, and I just want to show you a couple of things I forgot. You may notice down here that one of the planes is not on the board. You'll notice that this little green icon here with the flag indicates that they have retired. That means they've flown off the edge of the board. Now you can check the board by using this scrolling area at the top. So as you see, as I move this around, it scrolls the area of the board. Also, whenever you click on a plane, it will do its best to center that plane in the screen area it's got. And finally, of course, we have the replay buttons up here, so you can see all the turns in the game from the beginning. So clicking on the first turn with a little bit of effort would take us back to the first turn. This is where the planes first entered the game, and then by clicking on the next turn button we get to see them move through the turns of the game. Now each time you click that button, it actually, well, the first time you click each of these buttons to see a turn, it requests it from the server, so going back through the turns is actually a lot quicker after the first time because it keeps it all in memory. And there we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little review of Blue Max, the interface and some of the features of it. I look forward to seeing you in the game, and I will enjoy shooting you down. Thanks. Bye.